Hey, I'm Simona Costantini, and I'm obsessed with helping you heal, connect to your purpose, and teaching you about all things mindset. I realized I deserved and wanted more from this crazy little thing called life, so I changed my beliefs, healed my hurt, and made it my mission to help you do the same. I'm a recovering people pleaser turned life coach and podcast producer. I teach busy business owners how to fall in love with their life and business and live it on their terms. On this show, you get everything raw and real, from inspirational guest interviews to deep dives into topics like life, relationships, business, purpose, growth, and mindset. I lay it all on the line every time. Think of this as your one-stop shop to help you live a more purposeful and inspired life. This is the Happiness Happens podcast. Are you ready to hear this inspiring conversation? Let's dive on in. Hello, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode on the Happiness Happens podcast. I'm so excited to be on here today with you and to be sharing about this topic. I am going to dive into today a little bit about what you can expect from my membership, and it's called the Happiness Happens Today membership for entrepreneurs. If you don't already know, I am a life coach for entrepreneurs. I'm also a podcast producer, and I have a wealth of knowledge that I'm so excited to share with you in this program. So I wanted to start off by explaining why I created this membership in the first place. And I wanted to sort of accomplish this by telling you some stories about my personal self, my life, and how I've gotten to here today. So if you've been following the podcast for a while, you'll know that I started the podcast as in like episodes like this, just me chatting with you. And then I integrated some interview episodes. But I love to hop back on here and just chat about anything that's on my heart in terms of, mindset, life, business, anything like that, and provide you some guidance along the way. So today we are talking a little bit about my membership, and at the same time, what inspired me to create this membership. So I've been in the coaching space for about 2 years, and one of the things that I see a lot of is people needing help and not necessarily knowing where to start, not feeling confident in investing in themselves, and just really worried about what the outcome is going to be like and if they should even, really take the leap. This is the biggest mindset block that I have ever seen, and I see it all the time. I have had so many different conversations with people in my DMs, especially lately over the last few months or so. And so many people, so many entrepreneurs, so many business owners are absolutely burnt out, overworked, exhausted, have forgotten the reason why they started their business to begin with. They do not feel the freedom that they originally planned to have with their business. Why I think that this is so important is honestly, why did you create your business if to only be stressed out, burnt out, exhausted, tired, not aligned to your business, frustrated, hating on it because you aren't sure how it's going to work out, feeling doubtful of yourself because you're not sure what to do next or what way to go next. Yet when you know there are things that you need to work on, you don't take the time to work on them. When you know that there are things that you need to prioritize, you don't prioritize them. When you know that you have your best day every single day, when you, for example, wake up and properly do your morning routine and you don't do it, you're taking away the opportunity from yourself to really tap into your full potential for that day. When you make excuses for yourself and make excuses as to why you can't do it, you're taking away the opportunity from yourself to really expand and to grow into who you are, who you're meant to be here, how you're meant to serve. And then when you don't prioritize your own well-being, you don't show up fully for your clients how they need you. You don't show up in terms of being able to support your clients fully, and you doubt everything that you do. And I know this for a fact because this was me. And I know this for a fact because it still creeps in sometimes. And so I always think to myself, if this is happening to me, I know it's happening to other people, just other people aren't talking about it, and other people are ignoring it, and other people are pretending like it doesn't exist. And so I don't agree with the fact that we need to, hide, or that we need to not prioritize our own well-being in order to step fully into who we're meant to be here. So if I think back to some of the conversations that I've had in my DMs over the last, couple weeks, couple months or so, people will literally tell me that they're so burnt out, that they're so exhausted, that they're so this. And every single time I offer any type of help or advice or anything like that, it's always met with, well, no, I can just do it on my own. And I hate this response, guys. Like, in my most loving way possible, I absolutely hate this response, because 6 months later, we end up having the exact same conversation of, well, no, I can just do it on my own. And I'm like, okay, well, 6 months ago, you had the exact same problems, exact same things that were bothering you, exact same challenges, exact same mindset blocks. And if you think you can do it by yourself and you haven't done it by yourself yet, I don't understand, at what point do you become the priority in your life? At what point do you become the person that you can rely on the most? At what point do you get to prioritize your own well-being, instead of, trying to do it over and over and over again, and not being able to fully tap into where those limiting beliefs are coming from, why they're surfacing for you, and how they're going to shift and change. So, with all of this in mind and my rant behind us, I just wanted to set the stage, or like set the tone with why I think mindset work is so important. And I feel like it's so often overlooked, and people just take it into their own hands, which is not a bad thing, but it's a bad thing when you do not follow through on yourself and the commitments that you're making to yourself. Okay. This is why I get so frustrated and why I get so passionate about this, because I can help you. And I know that I can help you, but you need to want to help yourself as well. Okay. So, this membership program, the Happiness Happens Today membership, is the life coaching membership that you need to transform your fear, to transform your self doubt, to transform comparing yourself to people online, to transform all of the limiting beliefs that you have into thoughts of empowerment, self-confidence, really deep healing and transforming those limiting beliefs. And what happens is, when you're able to sort of take all of the things that that are limiting beliefs to you and transform them into empowering thoughts and actions, the results are unbelievable. You show up confidently online to deliver your message confidently on social media. You're not doubting yourself every single day, every single time you post something, every single time you launch something. You're not doubting yourself. You're actually very empowered and aligned with what you're sharing with the world, with what you're bringing into existence, with what you're creating. You're confident in yourself and your message to get it out there. You know that people need your help, and you're willing to go at sacrifice all of the, like, you're just willing to do the work to get yourself there. And then what happens is, people start to be attracted to your energy, to your personality, to what you offer, to what you're saying, to the words that you're using, the language you're choosing to use, because it's coming from a place of being self-empowered, because it's coming from a place of self-confidence. And it's so important, because if you think about your big dream, you think about your big business, the ones that do well are from people who are confident in what they're doing every single day, who take the time to find clarity in their mind and align their mind, body, and soul to what their goal is, to what they're looking to achieve, to what they're looking to create. And so I created this membership program that is super high touch and very low investment on the coaching scale, to help bring those different pieces to light, to help heal all of the limiting beliefs that keep you stuck and keep you small, so that you can really create that transformation in your life, really create and access that freedom that you're so craving, having the time back in your business, creating boundaries around your time and space, having accountability to follow through on what it is you're doing and how you're showing up every single day, the energy and the passion to keep going when things get really tough, and to really give you the tools and the different techniques to help bring you out of the scarcity mindset and really into the growth mindset much, much, much quicker. It's not to say that you'll never have a limiting belief ever again, because that is never what I would promise ever, because I get limiting beliefs all the time. I doubt myself still, but it's about having the tools and the resources to be able to transform that thought into a story that is more empowering, to help you keep going, to help you put one foot in front of the other, and to take the small steps every single day to get you where you want to go. It's not a marathon. What am I going to say? It's not a sprint. It is a marathon. And with that in mind, it doesn't take 6 months. It doesn't take 2 months to make money in your business. Like, this is the biggest narrative that drives me crazy with this coaching online industry. People say, oh, I scaled to 6 figures in 6 months. Can we talk about for 1 second about the years of trial and error that people had to put before that ever happened? 5, 6, 7 years of being in business before they got their big break. So I want to reframe what this conversation looks like. I want to reframe what reality is. And having an online business is not a get rich quick scheme. It's about living your passion and your purpose every single day, and doing that with high intention and very, very, very much alignment to who you are as a person. It's not about creating one program and hoping, that you sell 100K in one program. No, you got to think about the mindset work that goes into that kind of thought, how you need to heal and to release those limiting beliefs that keep you stuck, and how are you going to continue to elevate and evolve on the same track as you want your business to elevate and evolve. Because as a service-based, product-based business, your product or your service is literally an extension from you from the inside out. And so if that's the case, if you are, promoting, like if you're creating something from the inside out, your values, your mission, your vision comes through in every single thing that you create, every single time you show up online, every single time you launch a product or a program, every single time you step into who you are. It comes with time, and it comes with healing. It comes with digging deep and doing the work to transform your thoughts, to transform your mindset, so that you can build up that resiliency, so you can step into the CEO that you're really meant to be. It's so exciting. And so I created this membership, as I was mentioning, that is really high touch, really low investment on the coaching scale. And I created it for the sole purpose of allowing service and product-based entrepreneurs the opportunity to heal their limiting beliefs, rediscover their passions, tap fully into what lights them up, and to transform those thoughts from disempowering to empowering thoughts, to give you the accountability, to give you the tools to set boundaries in your life, in your business, to remember that you don't need to be working every single weekend, and that you actually get to enjoy life with your significant other or your friends or your family or your kids. It doesn't matter. You created a business to have time and to have freedom. Those two resources come with healing your mindset and your limiting beliefs and your blocks. It comes down to even things like procrastination. Why are you procrastinating? Because you feel like whatever you're working on may not actually work. So I'm never going to start it, or I'm never going to actually get the ball rolling on it. And then you never start. And then it comes to launching it and you're like, oh shit, I got to do something. I got to launch something. So you just half-ass launch it. You don't show up, and then nobody knows about your product or your service. But then you feel like a failure because you feel like you've, haven't, done your best, the best that you could in terms of, getting your message out there and really staying aligned and consistent to what you want to do. So with all of that in mind, I wanted to shed some light on, I've been speaking a little bit about the transformations that you'll experience in this membership program. And one of the biggest transformations is going to be the belief in yourself. The other biggest transformation is the self-confidence that you're going to develop. The other one is learning how to create boundaries in your life and in your business, having the accountability behind you to help you achieve your goals and your dreams. So with this in mind, let's talk a little bit about what you can expect or how the program is laid out and how it's structured. So there are 4 different levels, and in each level you get something different. Each level builds upon the level before it. So you have level 1 through level 4. So level 1, and this is like the basic, you get 4 calls per month. One is a goal like accountability workshop. So at the beginning of every month, we all hop on a call together. We dive deep into what our goals are for this month ahead. And in that process, you're outlining and you're putting out into the world what it is you're wanting. What do you want to manifest? What do you want to bring to life? What are you bringing into into fruition? And by doing that, you're setting the tone for your month. You're also going to learn how to really create aligned action to your goals, how your goals can actually support you instead of hindering your growth or anything like that. So that would be like one of the biggest pieces in terms of goal setting and accountability. Then you have weekly check-ins. And those weekly check-ins are awesome because we get to hold each other accountable. We get to see everyone's progress, how we're progressing forward, how we're moving forward, and all of these different things, which is absolutely amazing. Call number 2 every single month is a mindset Q&A. So it's like a group coaching call. You hop on, you bring all of your questions, they get answered, and it's amazing. And you get that real-time support, real-time coaching, real-time accountability. Amazing. The third one is a customized mindset training. And so what I'll do is I'll go into our membership platform, and I'll see all of the common themes and all of the different things that we're experiencing, that everyone is experiencing. And I'll go through and create a customized training based on the biggest struggles or pain points that I'm seeing everybody experience every single month. And then the last call is an oracle card reading. So this is a service that I already provide, and I do card pulls every single Monday in my Facebook community. But this is such a fun part because you get to bring your questions, you get guidance from the universe and your guides and your and spirit, and it's amazing. It's an amazing way to close out the month and prepare yourself for the month ahead. So that's just level 1. So I would love, love, love for you to go and check out all of the other levels in the membership program at the link in my bio, because they all build one on top of the other. And I think it's just so amazing and so incredible. So if you have questions, please let me know. My messages are always open. You can contact me by email, on Instagram, on Facebook, wherever, and I'm happy to answer any questions that you have. One thing that I want to stress is that this program really is unlike anything else that you will participate in. And I'm a firm believer in that because I spent a lot of time doing market research and researching and asking different coaches and industry professionals and leaders of the things that they would want or find valuable in a membership like this. And these are the constant themes of accountability, boundaries, mindset, reframing limiting beliefs, that transformational piece is the recurring theme that comes back time and time and time again. So you're not alone in how you feel. You're not alone in how, in the thoughts that you're having. You're not alone in the struggles that you're facing. So let yourself be supported. Let yourself be guided. Let yourself be part of a community that is going to make you feel so empowered and so excited to show up in your business every single day. I'm so excited for you to be hopping into this membership program. I'm going to be closing the doors at the end of February, and we're going to be starting in March, and then I'll open them up again eventually, but I want to close them and sort of get into the groove of everything first with everyone, and then I'll be opening them back up again. So if you're thinking about joining, don't sleep on this. Don't wait on this, because honestly, if we have learned anything in the last year of having this pandemic, we need help when we have to pivot. We need help in terms of accountability, especially in a time that is so crazy and so chaotic, and there's so much demand of you in so many different areas of your life. You deserve time to, you know, give back to yourself, pour back into your own cup, pour back into your own heart and soul, and to really, give yourself the opportunity to show up as the leader that you are in your business. Um, on the theme of that, the third level of the membership has monthly group Reiki, which is amazing. And it's led by my friend Nicole. And you'll also get a customized group meditation. Same idea as my customized trainings every single month. My friend Vryn will be going and she'll be creating a custom meditation for everybody based off of the different pain points that you're experiencing every single month. And I think that is so transformational because she's literally going to be creating a custom meditation to help you release and to let go. So these two aspects are both in level 3, and they're so valuable, so valuable. And I'm just so excited for you to experience it. After the year that we've just had, like, you deserve to give yourself some time to heal, some time to just unwind, some time to let your walls down and not have to be, putting on this persona online, or not having to, feel like you need to do all these things to make yourself, stay relevant in the online world. Like, it's time to heal yourself. So give yourself this opportunity, give yourself this chance to do that. You're going to be so grateful that you did. And I'm so excited to welcome you in to this membership program. So the link is in my bio. Please feel free to check it out. If you have even one question, one doubt about the program, one small thing that you need help with, just send me a message. I am a firm believer that anything can be sorted out or clarified with asking questions. And that is the best way to make your life a reality. Ask questions and get the answers that you need. So thank you so much for tuning into this week's episode on the podcast. I'm super excited to hear from you. I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. You get to create this day. Remember that happiness happens when you're least expecting it. And I will see you next week. Well, it looks like we have made it to the end of this episode. I'm so proud of you for tuning into this episode, and I'm so grateful that you joined me in this incredible conversation. I would be so grateful if you took a quick second to rate and review the podcast and let me know what you loved the most. I also love hearing from you, and I would love to know your thoughts on this episode. So feel free to tag me online or let me know that you're listening. I'm so excited to connect with you. Wishing you a beautiful day ahead, and remember that happiness happens when you're least expecting it.